Well, hello. Welcome to the after show.
What was that noise?
That was just my mouth.
Oh, sorry. It sounded like a shutter on an old camera.
Do you want me to do it again? Because I'll
No,
never
you
be
should
able to do that again.
impressions. No, I think that's really good.
I should do impressions of what? A blind?
Old cameras.
Old cameras.
Well, like, if it isn't my snorting, I get picked apart for it. Anyway, welcome to the show. Who are you?
It is the after show, Not So Christian Brothers. I am Colm Hayes.
I'm Justin Caffrey.
We are brothers, which we've established, but we just have different names.
I'm Rebecca. I'm not related.
Yeah, you're Rebecca Horan, so there's a Caffrey Horan Hayes. And Terry Tech is there as well.
We might open a DIY
today.
store.
How are we all doing up there on the stage? Looking very well today.
Oh my God, this is like an intervention.
Terry, you sound like
You're
some
right,
kind
Terry.
of like 1970s DJ.
I got the 1970s DJ look going on. See, I got the top one.
It's like, what do you want me to play?
Hello, everybody.
Yo, what's going on
I know,
over
with that
there?
voice though, you'd probably have more like a kind of a little keyboard.
I was actually thinking, hello today and welcome to Aintree.
Same parents, different timelines, and united by chaos. Strap on, strap in, for the not-so-Christian brothers.
Match of the day is starting now. They have to show. You spoke, about organ donation. Would you do it with your brother? Weird.
No, not would you
give
do it?
it?
It's not like a thing we both talked about.
Okay, fine.
Would you donate to him? Because there was an article in the Daily Mail where a woman said that she asked her sister for a kidney, and the sister said no. So I just said I sort of agree with that. Like they're my bits. Do you know what I mean?
God,
you
you're
should
so-
be embarrassed to ask me.
How precious are you about your body? Because I know you sometimes are being funny for funny's sake. Were you being serious when you said to Justin no?
Oh, he is being serious.
Is he?
Oh, he's very self-centered.
She wouldn't give an organ to Justin?
Would I give him a leg?
I didn't ask that. I asked, would you give him an organ?
Okay, firstly, I think it might affect the way I walk, possibly the way I talk. And what if it all went wrong?
What went wrong? Tell me what went wrong.
Well, it's something they cut the wrong thing and I died on the operating theatre table.
but what if he died because you didn't give him an organ?
He won't give me one.
He actually had agreed to it
after
till you became
told me where
weird.
you stand. I'll
See,
give it to my sisters.
In fairness, that was a plan by me, and you
No,
fell
that was
for
a schoolboy error.
And you said $250,000 and maybe, which was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I think he can get that amount.
But you would give
Would
it
you
to,
give
to
one?
your kids. So, I was listening to you both and obviously very traumatized by the conversation because obviously you would give him an organ.
No,
No, he wouldn't.
my
I
God,
guarantee you he
why
wouldn't.
no, you got to be honest.
No, he wouldn't. That's just not going to happen.
Would you not?
No, I wouldn't give an
Why
organ.
not?
I don't want a doctor to go in and take out bits of my body, give them to him. It might fail in his body. He's
It probably
gone.
wouldn't fail if it's a match.
He's gone already. He's gone. He's at the back, and they're dumping him in the skip. And I'm down an organ, and technically, probably $250,000.
Wow, you are on fire.
I would say most people agree with
No, would I give an organ if I was a match, knowing full well that these are experts in their field, but best that they've been doing this a long time, right? That it would help someone live a longer, healthier life. It shouldn't, Colm, actually affect mine, and if it does affect my health, that's a hit I'll take for saving someone. Marley. It's like surrogacy. I think I was telling you guys off mic that there was someone I knew who wanted surrogacy. Would I do it? Yes, but I think that's a trickier conversation when you're married and in a relationship because it can affect the dynamic, the mental health, the structure of the family, and your body. Obviously, it's a physically very big toil. But I think just give, because don't you get a lot back from that?
Would you give a breast? Can you give a breast?
I give
Like if your friend has breast cancer, can you give them one of your?
I don't think you can because I think when they do a mastectomy, a lumpectomy is different. They replace it or they do it enhancing. But like genuinely, I give my left tit. I wouldn't give my right. It's fairly nice.
It's fairly nice.
I'm joking.
It's a keeper, is it? It's a keeper.
That was a joke.
Listen,
Would you give? Okay, so
let's get into the bits then. What we give?
Let's break this down.
Okay, let's go.
Would you give an organ, a kidney, to one of your sisters?
Yes.
Okay. What about somebody? Let's say that's.
What if you had like a really miserable brother who you knew wouldn't care for you in your hour of need?
If someone was really awful to me my entire life, right, and really not
Dangling in front of them.
no, like get it
You
out.
should have been nicer. It's gone back in.
I get good footage of it. I mean, if you had a really, this is actually tricky and it's a real bigger conversation. People do get involved in this. Please comment because it's an interesting one. If you're estranged from a sibling or a parent or something, and that conversation comes up where it's like only Tommy is a match for John. I think that, and I'm being serious, must be very difficult because morally in your values and what you hold true to helping someone, it must get skewed with the fact that, well, we've a shit relationship. He's been quite abusive all my life. That must be tricky.
But then you just say no.
I don't know if it's a simple column because you know it will help someone who's a bloodline. But then that's that whole conversation about blood is thicker than water. Would you give it to your neighbour or would you give it to this lad you don't speak to?
But this is it
I
as well.
wouldn't give it to my neighbours, no.
Would you not?
No.
How far does it go down the line?
My siblings and my kids
Yeah.
and I would, my nephews and nieces, I would.
Wow, that's a big
that's
stretch.
that's
He's
a lot. They're going to
incredible.
be thrilled
You're
for
like
that.
a saint.
They're queuing up.
They're
now.
all a lot younger than me, though. I don't think I'm
think they
going
need
to
it
be
yet.
much advantage.
What about giving a kidney to somebody much older? Like, say, somebody in their 80s, right? What about giving a kidney to somebody in their 80s?
Like
Is
if
there
your
not
dad had needed one.
is there not a moral dilemma
No,
there?
I wouldn't give it to my father, no.
Yeah. You wouldn't give it to your... See? I would
Why?
have.
Just out of badness or because he didn't need it? He was older.
Well, no, but I think in that regard, it would be quite odd. Like, I think if I was 80, I wouldn't be asking my
Younger.
50-year-old son for his kidney. I'd be
Yeah.
thinking, well, I'll eke it out.
Wow, that's interesting.
They won't give you a kidney transplant if you're over a certain age.
Will they not?
Will they not?
No,
Oh,
because
Dr.
they'll
Terry
only
on the
they
desk.
keep them for people of a younger elk
What's the
that will
cutoff
survive
point,
longer.
Terry?
Well, my
63.
Cut.
Well, sorry. Then,
Brilliant.
if that's on the corollary of that, then will they take an organ out
The
of it?
corollary of that. I mean, there we
big
go.
words, big words today.
Uh,
This is what happens when you come back into the studio.
Toyota corollary.
It was actually
Is it a Crayola? I mean, what's happening?
So on the core of that is that if you're 87 and you kick the bucket, would they give your kidney to like a 25-year-old?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or would they take it out? Is there a time?
I think they might still farm it and see what it looks like. I mean, you
whip
can
it out,
donate
they'll
your
look.
eyes and stuff like after
That's
you're
right,
dead.
Do you guys have organ cards where it's like tick eyes, tick?
Yeah, you don't need to tick them anymore. Now it's
The full
now
throttle.
it's a full and gone conclusion. You have to opt out now.
You have to opt out. Yeah.
Do you remember the vanity? I don't know whether you guys remember where you first got those organ cards and you honestly, genuinely thought you were like gonna live forever. And you
Mother
were like,
Teresa.
I mean, it's just like I'm not gonna give my eyes because I quite like them. And like I remember this boyfriend going, "But she'd be fucking dead." And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm not gonna get like you get so weird about your bits."
We could
We
do.
are a bit weird about our bits. He's definitely very like.
Did you ever see the ad, which was a brilliant ad? I think it was in Germany, and it was for organ donation, but it was like heart. So the big thing. So this guy came in with his dog. He was in the hospital anyway, even before the hospital. But he fell over. He had a heart attack or whatever. Well, he didn't have a heart attack because his heart was okay. They got him off to the hospital, and the dog ran after, and the dog, because the dog loved him. It was clearly he was dead and whatever. And the dog sat for days and days and days outside the hospital, and they fed him. And then this young guy came out, and the dog just started yelping and yelping and barking because he'd had the old guy's heart.
That's weird.
That's just an advert.
That's so weird,
No,
though.
I just
Could
thought
that be?
it's-
You think?
I'm welling up.
Do you think he could smell? Like, what are you saying there? That's weird.
Of course it's weird, but it was saying, like it's going to save a life and it's going to bring a life back, and so go for the jugular, which isn't an organ, which is the dog even knew it was the heart, it was the same heart of his owner.
And do you
now-
actually have a heart? I mean, because you wouldn't donate to me, you wouldn't donate to your nephews and nieces. You said you wouldn't even donate to your own kids.
Yeah, you cry over an ad in
But you
Germany.
cry over an ad.
Shit, ad. There's a lot to assess here, correct?
That's like
actually think this
sociopathic behavior.
Now that you mention it,
Do you think there's something up with you?
yeah,
I like your
think there is.
trainers though. Okay, let's move swiftly on. We were talking about favorite meals, and the one that Justin was obviously very emotional because he'd literally not eaten, not made eye contact, had been living off bowls, rice ones.
Yeah.
And then suddenly has this incredible, which you're like was just such a good meal. You know, it's a bit like
One ball of rice a day, a small one that size. You're only allowed to have that much rice a day.
would love that.
Jasmine Basmati.
Was that the one? Was that the story where you told me about the bells and
Yeah.
the bear came up behind you?
Yeah.
Wasn't it that?
Oh my god! Like we learned, you were in boy zone nearly. We've just learned that you would give a kidney to any of us, and I've now learned that you were attacked by a bear on it. What?
A bear with a
Where's the
bell.
book? When is your book coming out?
The bear story is too long for this.
Okay.
But definitely you should do it in an episode. It's
doing
an
it next
amazing
month.
story.
Okay.
Well, just to know that a bear has a bell.
Why are you like this? So we spoke about meals. You spoke about a favorite one on a honeymoon and another one in Orlando, which actually
Yeah.
sounded really fun and lovely. And I was thinking about a chat I'd had with the top psychologist who was saying all the things we talk about with values, go on holiday with your kids, be there for them, have deep meaningfuls. He's like, one of the most important things is to have the odd family meal together a week. You don't have to have it 7 days, but if you can sit around a table, and you were saying islands prevent that, and have those chats, those meals are really important. And I'm thinking about meals I've had with family, which are often the funniest, the best, the most controversial, people get out there. But I was even just saying on Friday, a meal I didn't really want to go to because I was tired. It's a great excuse. I'm tired, I'm busy. Was so good because it was a real mismatch of women from very different areas in life, like some very corporate, some not, and we just all got together. Some weren't drinking, some were, and we had a ton of prawns and drinks, and I've never laughed so hard. It was so fun. But I've also had beautiful, I do think the experiences when you're away.
Roy Keane wouldn't have went to that night out.
He what?
Roy Keane wouldn't have went.
Why?
Because there was prawns.
Oh, terrible. Prawn sandwiches.
Yes, Colm, yes.
Oh my
Terry
God.
thinks he's on fire today.
He is on fire. He is on fire. I love a good prawn. Anyway, it is those meals. Though,
It
isn't
is those meals, yeah. In fairness, isn't it? They're the things you do, or are the places you pass by. And I always remember passing by a bar, and there was just something going on inside, and Anna myself went in. It was in Galway, and it was the launch of an album from the.
What are you doing with your hand?
They
What are you
play
doing with your
that.
hand?
What's
What are you doing with your
that
hand?
Spanish? What's that guitar?
Malayla,
No, the
Mandela,
Spanish type.
Madola.
Spanish guitar.
No, but this the form of music.
It's called.
Mandela,
No,
mandolin.
I'm not doing the story.
Mandolin,
I'm not doing the
mandolin.
story.
Mandolin.
No, yeah, it was like Gabriella and Rodrigo.
Oh, they're amazing. They're
I used to
amazing.
love
Yeah, I
them.
love
Sorry,
them.
so
yeah.
they were.
Their albums.
So
Why
they were
did you
releasing.
just say
and it
Should have
was-
started with that
Sorry,
part.
sorry. They were releasing out. It was in
Ding-a-ling-ling.
it was in a tiny little wine shop, wine bar, and they let us in, and we sat
wow.
down, and there was no
Gabriella was there.
Huh?
She let you in.
Gabriella and Rodrigo, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you
wow.
saw them live?
Yeah,
What
in
did
a
they
wine
play?
bar in
Oh,
Galway.
wow.
But it was a sort of. I always remember that night, another night. It was like one of those. We could have turned left and not seen them, and we just turned right, and then bang, we were in there, and it was like, wow, this is amazing, you know.
The
I don't know why
spontaneity
that
of
came,
life.
came into me.
Do you know what I think? It was the Spanish guitarist. Quick one. But when I proposed to my wife, I hired a private dining room in the Savoy Hotel in London.
Wow,
Oh
nice.
God.
And I hired a guy who was a Spanish guitarist, right, to come in and play. So he came in and he was playing. It was just two of us eating there. She didn't know it was all happening. I brought her there.
Cute.
She thought she was coming out to meet some friends of mine. And then when I proposed to her, she actually was not well. She was like confused and she went, I have to go to the bathroom. I really don't feel well. So she left. So we're in this private dining room. There's me and a guy playing the Spanish guitar, and he's looking at me playing along.
this is so weird.
And then after about 3 or 4 minutes, he goes, do you want me to keep playing, or what do you want to do? And I went, well, I'm
propose
paying
to
for
you?
you. So
Keep going,
just
mate.
keep going until we see.
Was it
And then-
kind of romantic, you and him, or not at all?
no, I was really
Did
uncomfortable.
she vom, or is that an appropriate story?
Yes, she did.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
because of you?
I think so, yeah.
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 Was she nervous, or was she?
It
just
was
like-
nerves.
She
It
was
was
nervous.
just nerves.
She didn't
Oh,
expect
how
it to happen.
gorgeous is
and
that?
and then she came back and said yes. But it was about 8 to 10 minutes, or maybe longer. I mean, obviously a woman that goes along, she's unwell, it takes a bit of time to get herself back in action again. But it was me and the guy playing romantic Spanish guitar songs, looking at me, and eventually he's like, I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah.
Did you
That's even worse.
did you get that feeling inside your gut that you thought maybe she's literally gone?
Oh, I was absolutely certain, yeah.
Stop it.
Doing a runner.
Yeah.
I don't mean to
Wow.
be weird, but did you kiss her?
Yeah, there was a bit of a smell.
Oh, what?
She hadn't got a toothbrush.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not the case. Beatrice, if you listen to this,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not
I'm
the case.
joking.
Jeez.
But
take
isn't
it
it
back.
always that thing where you look at those proposals, you're like, do men worry that they're going to get a rejection? That must be a lot of pressure, right?
Oh,
How did
sorry.
your husband ask you to marry you?
Me?
Yeah.
On a very secluded, quiet space, a beach in South Africa, where he's from. His beach that he went to as a child all the time.
Romantic.
But also a perfect place to like corner me. Like, as in there was no
Corner me.
like a beach in the middle of nowhere. It was like,
You either say yes or swim with the sharks.
and it was funny because he had brought a backpack. I was definitely aware he wasn't going to do this.
That was with the
I'd-
gun.
Well, I'd said never propose to me again. Because he kind of mentioned it in a chat.
Oh, he
but-
proposed before.
No, but I just said, I'm not ready. I'm much younger than you. I'm not ready.
Oh.
And I remember he packed a backpack and I was like, we're going for a beach walk, mate. And he goes, you just need some stuff. And he'd put strawberry champagne in the ring in. But I remember just looking and going, God, a twat. Why is he bringing a backpack? And this is like ridiculous. And then we walked and I kept talking about something and he just went, can you stop talking? I said, you're being really aggressive. And he goes, just shut up and let me speak for a few minutes. So I had to shut up and let him say.
Did he have a little speech organised and everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't vom or anything. I wasn't.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't me that was asking it, right? It's all about who's been asking whether you bomb.
Maybe, did you ever ask Beatrice? Maybe she just doesn't like Spanish guitar and she was like,
Yeah.
this dude is making me sick.
True, but it is a lot of pressure.
Did you ever ask anyone before? I can't remember.
No.
That was it.
Yeah.
So your hit rate is pretty good.
I bought an engagement ring before.
Yeah. For somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a story
I
for
know
another episode. No,
Yeah.
no, but that's a story for another episode.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because we've all been there. Have you been there?
Well, no, we
You
didn't
have
get
one.
we didn't get engaged. No, we didn't get engaged and we didn't propose.
What do you mean?
We didn't get engaged. We
Who?
didn't. Anne and myself.
What do you mean?
You never married?
You just got married.
Yeah.
What? Talk to me.
Yeah. We just got married.
How did you just get married?
Very
Just like
transactional.
What?
Now this is really the epitome of a man who wouldn't give up his kidney for a loved one.
What?
Well, we didn't get engaged, so there was no engagement.
Why didn't you? Sorry, back your truck up.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you get pregnant and you just got married?
No. The Alex came way after the
I think
marriage.
I remember Anne eventually being fed up with him and he had to just get on with it
we were living together. We
For
were
how long?
for years.
I think for about 8 years. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then we said we probably should get married, and we did.
I think she said you need to.
No,
get your
I
finger out."
actually remember where it was. It was in Blake's restaurant in Stillorgan when it was there. And we were chatting about what we were doing that year to go away in holidays. And I said, do you not think we should get married? And I went, geez, yeah, I'd never really thought of that.
That's the most incredible thing I've ever heard.
That'd be a great idea. So we did. We got married about a month or two later.
What age?
Very
were you?
romantic.
Early 30s.
Early 30s. It was time.
Yeah.
And so there was no exchanging of exchangings.
We
and
can't
then-
exchange rings, no.
Why?
Because I'm allergic to jewellery.
That's handy, isn't it?
No, everyone says that, but I'm allergic to jewellery.
And so did you
I
give
can't
her
wear
something?
Oh, yeah, she got a wedding ring. Yeah.
No,
got
but
a
she didn't
watch
get an
on.
engagement ring.
She did. Yeah, that's plastic strap. I can't have.
The metal back to it.
No, I'm okay with that because
Really?
it's garment. I don't consider it jewellery.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
consider
So
this-
it's what you consider jewellery that makes you allergic.
What about the medallion you had on
Yeah,
Friday?
I consider it garment life saving.
Oh my God, I
Oh,
can't.
okay.
Yeah.
So you just consider it and then it make it so.
No. If it's silver or gold or platinum or anything like that, I can't
believe
I can't
this.
touch it. I can't touch jewellery.
I
And
have
how
to.
long?
I start sweating.
Has
It
everyone got
definitely
questions?
shows the difference of two brothers.
So
Like
I
one
got-
books out a whole hotel, has a Spanish guitar playing, is so romantic and everything. The other fella's like in a random boozer and his missus goes, do you fancy getting married? Yeah, go on then.
But you know what, Terry? She didn't get sick.
So
She didn't
sorry,
get sick.
how long after was the
So I
wedding?
got her an engagement ring in Dubai years later. No, but the problem was I couldn't go into the shop because I can't go into a jeweler's. So I had to stand at the door and she'd bring the
Sorry,
stuff
are
out.
you like
with her.
Andrew who doesn't sweat? Like, is this some bizarre
No,
made up? Like,
if you want,
I mean, I have a
can tell you
major
the
issue.
reason why.
I have a major issue with jewelry as well, though. Like, I don't like it. I can't have it near me. So I don't look. My wedding
of
ring
men
came
don't.
off in the sea 3 years
the
ago.
brothel.
there you go. Yeah.
During COVID, I lost so much weight and I was swimming, and it was cold water,
Wow.
and my shrinkage and my
To be fair, there's a lot of
Have you
men who
not
don't
an
wear
engagement
rings.
men don't wear
Do
engagement.
they not see? There you go. Yeah.
And then
What do
how,
you mean? There you go. It's not like an unusual fact.
Yeah, there you go.
how
I
long
mean, the whole thing
after
about
did you get
engagement is that
married?
you should be like spending 1/5 of your earnings
okay.
to buy.
I
an
worked at a
engagement ring.
jeweler's shop, as you know, when I was in school, right in college. I worked for a summer, right? And it was in Phibsborough. And one of my jobs was to clean rings, right? And on Thursday, it was...
You are, Mrs.
It was oh no, Mrs. It gets more matron in a minute. So Thursday was half price, 2 rings for the price of 1. So old women would come in.
Is that in the jewelry shop or in the park?
Old women would come in who hadn't. Old women would come in who hadn't removed their rings in 40 years.
I can't.
And they'd go, "Is this where you get 2 for 1 to clean me ring?" And I go, "Yes, it is." And they'd pull their rings off, and there would be like bits of skin.
Can we just
would
keep
come,
clip
bits
all
of
your
skin,
rings off?
skin that saw Michael Collins.
So you were basically in
my
college
job. Yeah.
servicing old women's rings.
Yeah.
And that's how you got yourself
That's
swim?
our social clip.
So,
we don't
so
need
I
any
had to
other.
dip their rings, right? And
Dip the rings,
and then
And
they
something
come
like
back
a
and
lubricant
they'd
or
actually
something?
go, "Jesus, Colm, I've never seen me ring so clean since Tony stuck it on me finger." And about 3 weeks later, I had to go to the guy and I said, "I can't work here anymore. I can't touch another ring."
And that's when you decided to marry Anne and be heterosexual.
I told you there's another U matron coming up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, that was a great.
And that's
episode.
why I'm allergic to Julie.
I never. You know what? You're more interesting than I ever think. 'Cause every time we speak, there's some bizarre. I never knew that. Sorry, quick one. How long after did you get married from that shot?
From the ring.
From Blake's.
Oh, sorry. About 2 months.
Okay, so it was a quick.
Oh yeah, quick turnaround.
Interesting.
no
Yeah,
messing.
we were only a few months.
Yeah.
We did it quickly as well.
Why? What are you doing that face for?
I don't think you got married 2 months after you had that chat.
I think we had the chat in May and we were married September. Same. The chat and the marriage were within the same season.
No, I think the chat was more a question of, Anne
It's
telling
right off the
him
pot.
sort of shit out and it's time to
No,
get
it
married.
did. I mean, I would love to be able to say it was shit or get off the pot, but it wasn't. I was quite comfortable in the living arrangements and hadn't really thought about marriage. Because, I mean, we didn't get married in a church and I had no religion
Yes,
or whatever.
yeah.
None of that
Would you
nonsense.
consider yourself
Not so Christian
romantic?
brothers. He's
Would I
not
consider
Christian.
myself romantic? One of the most romantic men on this earth.
I wouldn't concur with that at all.
We haven't seen any evidence.
With you, Terry.
We haven't seen any evidence of
That's
that.
on
on
you,
this show.
flowers.
If anybody's seen any evidence of previous
Text
episodes,
in.
please text in and let us know.
I don't bring my romance in here.
Obviously not.
Clearly not, no,
Terry,
yeah.
how did you propose to your missus?
So I
Give
did
her
it
a
on
bag of
Christmas
shrooms,
morning.
don't you?
Eat these, love. Everything
And
be
a
great.
copy of, do you think they really landed on the moon?
Go on then, Terry.
We were Christmas morning, so I made it all romantic. I asked her dad if I could marry her. I did everything. My godmother, she left me her ring, which was clean, not clean by Colm, not clean by Colm.
say
to be class.
band, just say
Just band. Right, I was very nice. So she left that with my father because she wasn't sure if I'd ever get married. So when I told my dad I was going to ask Niamh to marry me, he said, "Oh, your Auntie May left a special band with diamonds on it for you in case it ever happened." So I did it Christmas morning, had everything prepped, went down and had sort of romantic and so forth. And I asked Niamh, and she's like, "Are you asking me to marry you?" And then she never actually said yes.
Oh.
What do you mean?
She never actually said yes on the morning.
But
But
did you do a speech?
she asked a load of questions.
Okay, yeah.
She asked me a load of questions about getting married and what way it would go and stuff, but never actually said yes. But now we are actually married.
She's a business
She said yes
She's
at
a
some
business.
stage.
She had, and we have a little baby girl. It's beautiful. So I'm assuming the yes has happened.
You would imagine.
I just never heard it.
Yeah.
She's a businesswoman. She's straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Yeah.
Well, there you go. And was there a ceremony? Like,
Yes, we did
was it in the mountains?
No.
goats?
We were going to do it with the goats, but the goats weren't available at the time.
Okay.
My wedding ceremony was on the mountains with goats in
There you
Mallorca.
go.
It was
Really?
actually all
Really?
you can hear in the videos, ding, ling, 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 from all the goats.
Oh, that's
we were
so
so high up on a
romantic.
mountain with the sea, and I was like, that is so cool.
Yeah, no, we just went to the old local, what do you call it in
Registry.
Dublin? Registry Office,
Yeah, yeah.
and we did it
Same
that way.
way.
It was between the COVID thing and so forth. And
God, I'm surrounded by my romantics
yeah,
here.
You only got married there during COVID.
yeah, 2019 we got married.
He's only a young lad.
Wow. Okay. No,
He's
I
only
thought you
here
were married much longer.
He's only started wearing shoes
only
recently.
started-
Oh, shoes.
And long trousers.
Sure, I didn't even know what socks were till I got married.
Oh my God, okay. Thank you
Okay,
for
there's
watching
a
me
lot
back on
there.
Thursday.
Yeah. There's lots to unpack there, folks. Slide into our DMs. That is the after show of Not So Christian Brothers. Two brothers who are brothers. Colm Hayes,
Justin Caffrey.
Rebecca, the producer, and Terry on tech.
Do like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Gosh.
Thank you.